So, so I'm going to begin by saying, a little about who I am in terms of personality wise. Um, I'm a geek slash nerd. I'm a geek slash nerd. Um, One of my favorite shows is Star Trek. I do like Harry Potter. I remember seeing all the films. And this is why I'm doing this like type of test now because Harry Potter's hey, Harry Potter's going to be 20 next year. The first movie came out 19 years ago, and that's kind of hard for me to believe because I remember 99 was the year for Star Wars Episode 1. I have nothing good to say about that movie. Um, and um, and Harry Potter Story 1, which was the Sorcerer's Stone. I think that's the name of it. It's been a long time since I've seen the movies. But anyway, when I was a kid, I really liked Harry Potter. Now, as an adult, yeah. The funny thing is, yeah, I understand what you mean. I was born in '94, um, and I'm going to be 25 next year. And I look back on my 24 years of existence as of now, and I think back at the fact I was 7 years old when Shrek came out, and I'm figuring that was 2001 and turned 10 in 2011. It's going to be 20 in 2021. And and I just think of the fact that all the movies I've seen in the early 2000s are going to either be turning a late teen, if they were later 2000, or they're going to be 20 in the next couple of years. And that makes me feel old thinking about it. Um, the funny thing is, um, you don't really think about how old a movie is until you really put the math to it. So anyway, without that, I'm going to do this Pottermore test or whatever it is. It's like the Sorting Hat from the first, you know, book and all that. And what it does is the for anybody who's watching this at a later time when it's not live. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, in Harry Potter, uh, they 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 have this creepy hat. It's a creepy hat. It's a hat that talks to you. But essentially, what it is they put it on your head, and it kind of sucks up your brain cells or something, and it basically tells you what house you belong to. And to me, as a kid, I found nothing wrong with it. As an adult, it's a bit creepy to me. But that's besides the point. Let's get into this. Ah, shit. Uh, I gotta join this thing first. No, that's not. All right. Uh, it's stuff like this where I wish I knew before you had to join this thing. I thought it was just a website, blah blah blah. Anyway, the registration's almost done. Hold on. In the meantime, let's talk about what house do you think you belong to? Because I just did one of the tests on YouTube, and it's like this personality test or whatever. And I used to doing this page quite often, and it's never wrong. It says I'm a Ravenclaw. Hey, I could be wrong, but it could be wrong. But normally stuff like this isn't wrong for me. Okay, let's see what house I get. I don't need to read the story. Begin the experience. Moon or stars? Stars. Which of the following would you like to study? Centaurs? What the fuck?
Our new hot, fresh breakfast will get you the readiest.
Okay, that's bizarre. Ads just pop up out of nowhere. Close that down. Goblins? Mere people? Ghosts? Vampires or werewolves? Ghost. Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? Hunger, cold, loneliness, boredom, or being ignored? Honestly, if I'm going to be honest, loneliness sucks, but boredom is even worse. But boredom is like even worse. Which of the following do you hate most when people call you it? Ordinary, ignorant, cowardly, selfish. I really don't like it when people call me ignorant. The reason why I say that is because I have a lot of opinions, but if I give my opinion on something something I really care about, I normally do the research on it, and then I always have someone in a Facebook group I belong to telling me I'm ignorant. And that gets me. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you? How many options are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 12 options here. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you take with you? Tabby cat, Siamese cat, ginger cat, black cat, white cat, owl, 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 owl. Okay. I'm going to go back up to the cat part. Because who owns an owl and who owns frogs? I have black cats. I would take a black cat with me. A muggle confronts you and says that they are sure you are a witch or wizard. Do you ask them what makes them think so? Are they like a free sample of a jinx? Agree and walk away, leaving them to wonder whether you are bluffing. Tell them that you are worried about their mental health and offer to call a doctor. Honestly, I would do that to someone. If someone says, you're a witch, I think you need to see a psychiatrist. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. I would tell them I'm worried about their mental health and they need to see a doctor. You enter an enchanted garden. What would you be the most curious to examine first? The silver leafed tree bearing golden apples, the fat red toadstools that appear to be talking to each other, the bubbling pool in the depths of which something lum, 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 luminarious is swirling, the statue of a gold wizard with the second one. Heads or tails? Heads. Interesting. It says I'm a Hufflepuff, even though the other personality test says I'm a Ravenclaw. More about the house. Let's just go with that. Hufflepuffs. You probably know that Hufflepuffs most renowned members include I'm gonna fuck up this name, no offense or buts about it. Nymphadora Tonks and Cedric.
Your digestive system has
and Cedric Diggory.
millions of bacteria.
I don't care about your fucking stupid ad. I don't fucking care. Okay? Leave me alone. But did you know that Hufflepuff's house ghost is the Fat Freyr? Still represents the fact that he was never made a cardinal, or that Hufflepuff has produced the fewest dark wizards of any house at Hogwarts. Here you discover more about your beloved house by writing J.K. Rowling, articles by Pottermore in the latest Hufflepuff news. You can also share blah, 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 blah. That doesn't describe shit. Hufflepuff traits. There. Loyal, patient, fair, hardworking, true. I'm definitely for loyalty, that's for sure. I'm honest. That's true. No ifs or buts about that. Hardworking. Yeah. Hardworking, yeah. I mean, when you are a stage actor, when you are on a stage and you're preparing for a play, you gotta put the effort into it. You gotta do the hard work. Fair. My politics are libertarian, so yeah, the fair part's true. Patient, on the other hand, different story. Different story. I can be quite impatient on a lot of things. Not that I'm impatient all the time, but certain things I need to get done right away, and I can't wait another second. Some things could wait, like Doctor's appointments could wait, you know. If it's not an emergency, I'm not going to see a doctor. If it's not an emergency, I'm not going to go to the hospital. But, you know, certain things just can't wait. You know, I could be impatient, I could be patient, but in some cases I'm impatient, patient more than patient. But yeah. Apparently Hufflepuff is a school they belong into. Uh um hmm. Hmm. I wonder if you could do the sorting shit again. Trying to find that. Hmm. Yeah, apparently you can't. Apparently you can resort yourself. Eh, whatever. Yeah, so anyway, that's the Hogwarts house I'm in. According to Pottermore, according to the world of J.K. Rowling, whatever it is. But yeah, and so I guess I'm a Hufflepuff with Ravenclaw tendencies because I am a musician. I am a stage actor. You know, I do creative things, so I'm not so. But yet, I don't shoot my mouth off at anything. So that does kind of make sense why I would be put in that house in Pottermore. Like just at every random thing, I don't shoot my mouth off at it. Like I have a lot of opinions, and if anybody seen my video from last night, you would know I have opinions on Travel Channel haunted shows. Speaking of, I would like to revise that. So for anybody that didn't watch the video, essentially what I was talking about was Travel Channel has a lot of these haunted shows on. And during Halloween, I like to watch their a lot of like scariest places in America, stuff like that. Most haunted, you know, attractions. You know, they're either about a certain place or they're talk about an actual haunted house attraction where they have people jumping out at other people and all that shit. So anyway, I like to watch those shows. But one of my favorite shows is during the rest of the year. It's called The Dead Files. If anyone has not seen The Dead Files, allow me to explain what it is. These two people work together. The one person is a former New York Police Department homicide detective, and the other one is a psychic. Now, the psychic does the ghost investigation, while the former homicide detectives does interviews with the people who claim that they have a haunted house, and it's like he's getting clues down, like he's solving another homicide case. Now, to me, this is a little funny because this is what kind of plays off to me. Sit down, you demon. Hey, look, I'm going to sprinkle this holy water on you. I'm going to sprinkle this holy water on you. Unless you tell me why you keep haunting these people. You got to tell me why you keep haunting those people. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Like he's interrogating an invisible person in a chair. So anyway, so he's doing this interrogation / interview with these people who claim to have a haunted house. And yet he's taking them in a serious tone. He's like, so, you seen this apparition in your house? When's the lit? So is your sister right? Have you seen a ghost in your house? So where's the ghost? So anyway, he does all that stuff. While they show you the ghost investigation, which was pre-shot before, and they remove everything from the house that could give the psychic clues of who's being targeted and all that. And that we all know this stuff is rigged. Nobody is surprised. You know, they show the person, oh, this is the family who lives here and stuff like that. This is what they do. You know, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to know that this is what they do. So they'll do that stuff. And then I have a better name for it. Instead of calling it the Dead Files, just call it Law and Order Ghost Unit. Because that's all it is. It's just Law and Order in a haunted / investigation show. That's all it is. Law and Order Ghost Unit. Warning, this show is not safe for people who suffer hallucinations. Because I can understand shows that deal with the paranormal or stuff like that could be a scary show if you're smoking pot late at night. Like if you just get back from work or back from a party and you want to get high or something, and you turn on the Travel Channel and they're talking about the scariest places in America, and they suddenly show like supposedly a possessed doll and you're smoking pot. Whoa, man, that thing's moving, man. It's moving out the TV. That's kind of what it looks like to me. But yeah. But yeah. But seriously, they should just rename the Dead Files Law and Order Ghost Unit. Because that's all it is. That's all it is. It's Law and Order, but in a ghost investigation form. It's nothing more than that. To me, it's an entertaining show to me because it's funny. Like the whole premise is hilarious. A former homicide detective works with a psychic. They're not solving real crimes, or they're investigating supposedly haunted houses. When I say supposedly, I mean people who hear creaks in an old house. Was that Aunt Cecilia? That must be Aunt Cecilia. I forgot to bring her ashes with me to the nail salon yesterday. There's other funny show. There's other funny show. That's my favorite. One of my favorites. It's not on Travel Channel, but it's on Destination America. But that's for another video because it's too damn funny for even me to talk about. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.